So the question is, how did we end up with so many chickens and why? It's kind of a natural selection, kind of a natural motion when you're doing microgreens. It works very well with chickens because you end up with a lot of waste, and they will take care of that for you, as seen in this photo. Not that this is waste, but if you're supplying your customers well, you're going to have too many every week because you never want to have not enough. But we ended up with a lot of chickens because once you get a few chickens, you realize you don't have very many chickens and you need more chickens, and that's where we're at. But this is also a breakdown on the evolution of our coop and the birds that we have. So without further ado, these are the Rhode Island Reds. This is all microgreen soil. It all cycles through. This is going to get set up early spring. There's the old coop. Here we go. So a lot of this backyard is supposed to work together for all of what you see here. So all these pots are going to be all kinds of herbs and pepper plants, and that water tower is going to feed them. The chickens are just going to dig the soil up and ruin them. But we let them out for now just to work on the coop. But that water tower will hold a 500-gallon tank, will actually feed all these pots growing peppers and all kinds of cool tomatoes. And then the chickens will eat all the leftovers. This coop is intended for 28 birds. It is 20 by 30, I believe that section is. You'll see later on in the video that we've added quite a bit more on. But this is supposed to be a nice spacious coop to keep happy chickens. That way we can feed them leftover microgreens. Yeah, that's 80 Cornish cross chickens, and we've been busting our ass getting the coops ready and getting the brooders ready, and they weren't supposed to be here till next Wednesday, but they're here. And then they said they changed it to Friday, which is tomorrow, but then I got a call today right as we're finishing the main coop. So we're able to transfer our egg layers over to the main coop, and we got the secondary coop moved. It's not ready, but the chickens that are in the brooder right now, there's the 10 sapphire gems, and they're nowhere near being ready, so that coop has plenty of time to get ready. But luckily I scrambled around today and got their brooder ready. They only got one heat lamp, and it's supposed to be cold tonight, so hopefully everything's cool with that. So exciting. The clock is ticking on this coop. The girls are in the brooder. They're doing well. We're giving them all the supplements, everything we can possibly do to keep them healthy. These girls are wanting to come out of here. They want to get that doghouse out of their coop. We still got to paint that perch right there. We got a lot to do. We're actually going to paint all the chicken wire the same color brown. That way when you look at the coop, it kind of disappears. This is a pretty serious roof for a chicken coop, but we're not playing around here. So we got the rest of the chicken wire up. We got some more of the walls put in, and the girls have been put in here as well. They cannot be happier. They were caught up in that little tiny brooder, not even a tiny brooder. It's the biggest thing that they sell at Tractor Supply, the biggest trough, but they are happy to be out of there. Now we just got to paint the rest of this like that, so you can see on the door how it kind of disappears. And we're gonna put up some trim, and everything is getting painted to keep the weather out, so this thing is gonna last a really long time. These girls can't wait to get out of this pallet coop. This is just a temporary coop, and I can't wait to get rid of it either, so stay tuned for that. What? What? Well, here we go. All the trim is up. All the chicken wires painted. You can see how it kind of disappeared. The girls are looking great in there. We're going to change out these wood chips like every other day. Not change them out, but just add some too. That way they don't not walking all over in their poop and pee. But they're loving it. It looks great. It's going to actually be around for a really long time. We measured all these boards, cut them, then primed them, then painted them, used all the proper hardware. This thing is a tank. It's solid. It's gonna last a really long time, and I am stoked, and I'm sure the chickens are too.